I just wanted to take this opportunity really to talk about the mini-series. I'm absolutely thrilled with the response. Now, I know compared to some YouTubers, they're not huge numbers, but for me, as you know, I do worry about my numbers, but they have been absolutely fantastic and just so well received that people have really enjoyed them. So I couldn't be happier, and especially the recent one with our good friends Frank and David, who've got a second home here. That one has gone down really, really well. So I'm just waving on the lorry. He's waiting for me to come out. Thank you. Yeah, and I thank them, because obviously it's lovely to know that people have been so interested, and the numbers have been growing daily. It's just been fantastic. And because of this, it's obvious that you're all very interested in how we live out here. So I'm going to be doing a few more if I can persuade people. As I say, I do feel a little bit awkward asking people, but obviously they will only say yes if they're willing to do it, won't they? And I've asked a couple of people recently, and there's been a lady who I only speak to basically on Facebook, but she's a very, very sort of happy lady who she's very happy to live here, and she's just always jollying people on Facebook and everything. And I've always wanted to meet her, so I thought this would be a good opportunity. So I've asked her if she'd be willing, and she's going to take a look at the videos first and see how she feels about being in one, basically. So watch the space for that one. And also I've asked, for those of you who watch the Pethericks, you'll have heard of Steve and his wife Kim. They run a business here, and I've asked them if they would like to take part in one of my videos, and I might be able to talk about their business and show you around, and it'd be interesting to hear from them all about the business actually. So there's two I'm waiting on now, just to see whether they're up for doing that. If they don't appear, you'll know they weren't. Yeah, so fingers crossed. And I've been keeping an eye on Facebook for people that I know that don't live too far away, that I could possibly go and have a chat with them. It's got less of an interview, I think, now than it was, because the way the conversation goes, the questions don't run one after the other, because you obviously, as you quite naturally do in conversation, they just come up all out of sync, which is what happened with Frank and David. The order of my questions just went out the window, really, but so they're just basically a prompt. Not that I need prompts to chat, but it's been interesting to hear, and as I'm sure you're seeing, the differences between people as well. There's obviously going to be some basics that we all feel much the same or do the things the same, but overall everybody's life's so different, isn't it? So I just wanted to thank you all for watching and for your responses, but I would like more people to comment, because although I can see on the numbers that you're viewing, I don't know that you're there for very long, but I'd just like to know what you think. And also, is there anything else you would like to know? So yeah, this is just a little extra video I've just put up just to thank you and just to share my joy. So as soon as they they come back and give me the okay, I will be popping over to see them for a quick chat and a cup of tea. Well, hardly really a quick chat, as you tell by the length of the videos, but I've usually been chatting with them 2 or 3 hours, and I managed to get it down sometimes to hour and a half. So look out for those. Meanwhile, it'll just be me and my life as usual, and Sharon and I are obviously doing the podcast, which again they've been very well received as well, and we're having such fun doing those. And again, even though the podcasts, they're on YouTube, so you can comment, so please give us some comments, and we've got regulars that always comment, and we really, really appreciate that. And well, those that do comment regularly know that we do, because I always reply to them. So I will see you in the next video. Au revoir.